I think what they're trying to get at is that MSHDA said you still had to pay and they'll cover their end. Did you make the payments that MSHDA
No,
said
that's
you were
not what.
supposed to make?
No, that's not. No, that's not what
Well, there's a
Mr. said.
letter. Well, there's a
Right.
letter. And so during the period of them trying to fix whatever they messed up, they're not imputing what happened between Mitch and the landlord. That's not your issue, so we're not gonna focus on that. But they did say, while we're working this out, you still need to come up with your portion.
I did not have a portion. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. At that time, I did not have a portion. My stuff was turned down to
So
zero.
let
I
me
had
ask you
already
this.
gave them. Can I finish speaking before you interrupt me?
I need to see you in the camera. Get ready to call your case.
Okay.
I can't see your face, Ms. Hardy. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
It's 241033 LT, Bloomfield on the River versus Kamari Hardy. Appearance to the record.
Good afternoon,
It's
Your
not
Honor.
Kamari Hardy, it's Keisha Hardy.
Keisha, I'm sorry. They got it wrong on the paperwork. Go ahead, Miss.
Carrie Zanin on behalf of Plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, they have Lakeisha Hardy. I'm sorry. I should have said both names. Kamari Hardy, Lakeisha Hardy, and all other occupants. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Keisha Hardy.
All right, we're here for a pre-trial. It was in judicial vote. Step final pre-trial and bench trial for judge of record, Jay Brewery, after 8:30. How are we proceeding?
Judge, at this time, I'm showing that rent is due in an amount of $529, court costs of $216, a total rent retained of $745. Originally, when this was before the court, there was complaints that they did not owe any of the rent because there was an abatement by MSHDA. There was an abatement letter that was sent out by MSHDA on May 29th, 2024, indicating that they had paused payments to the landlord because the property was not in compliance. However, that notice also is very clear that although the payments are stopped from MSHDA to the landlord, the tenant must continue to make their portion. To date, they are now in compliance with MSHDA. MSHDA has made all of the back payments for June, July, August, and September in the amount of $999. So 4 payments of that. The portion that I'm claiming that is due is the tenant's portion. It does not include late fees, as I asked the client to remove the late fees because this was a MSHDA issue between MSHDA and the landlord. This is just her portion, the $529. So I asked that a judgment of as delineated on the record be entered with a writ issue in 10 days.
Nope, that's false information. I don't have a portion.
It's a portion that's from before, and the ledger is very clear.
I did not have a portion. My portion before was $239. That was paid all the way until they stopped until I gave them notice, which was already given to the first lady. So I'm not sure if they transferred all the information over to all 3 of you different attorneys.
They did.
Well, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Oh, Jesus.
So
y'all trying to come over.
I think what they're trying to get at is that MSHDA said you still had to pay and they'll cover their end. Did you make the payments that MSHDA said you were supposed to make?
No, that's not. No, that's not what MSHDA said.
Well, there's a letter. Right. And so during the period of them trying to fix whatever they messed up, they're not imputing what happened between MSHDA and the landlord. That's not your issue, so we're not gonna focus on that. But they did say, while we're working this out, you still need to come up with your portion.
I did not have a portion. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. At that time, I did not have a portion. My stuff was turned down to zero.
Let me ask you this.
Can I finish speaking before you interrupt me?
Well, Ms. Hardy, I gotta understand what's going on because I'm a judge.
That's what I'm trying to help you understand, but you're interrupting me.
But Ms. Hardy, maybe I'm interjecting because there's a question that could help resolve this? I'm not saying quicker, but do you have something saying that you did not owe, like a letter or something saying you did not owe your portion during that part?
I gave that to them. That's what I said in the beginning. I gave all of those documents. That's how they knew about the Section 8 stopping that. I gave them the documents. Every document they have came from me, not nobody else. I gave them all the documents that they needed. For day one, I emailed it to the first attorney, which was a lady. Then after that, there was a man. Then after that, now it was another man. And then today there's a woman. I have already given this documentation. That's what I'm saying. I've already gave them the document from MSHDA showing that my daughter no longer receives SSI. That was the income for the home, besides the food stamps. Once I gave MSHDA that information, they then sent me a notice in the mail saying that my portion was now turned to zero and they will be doing the whole entire portion for rent. I didn't
Yes,
have
that's effective.
I did not have a
Okay.
portion within that time. So there's no way that you can say that I owe anything,
Well,
no
okay.
$500 if I didn't have a portion at the time.
Sorry, let me calm you down because I know nothing about these cases. So when I ask you a question, it's to fill me in so I can best make the situation fair and true. That's it. I understand you're frustrated, but I'm coming in trying to understand the game. And
Understandable.
that's both you and Ms. Cox's job, you and Ms. Xander's job to fill me in. So just relax, calm down.
I'm relaxed. I'm just saying, like, I'm steady trying to tell everybody this is the fourth time we done came for this same situation, which should have been resolved day one, or if not even day
Okay.
one, day two. We done came to court four
Okay.
different times, and there's never been a resolution for the situation for them to understand that they didn't even send me a ledger of the payments, which then backs up my statement that they
Okay.
brung,
So
that's
Ms.
broken
Xander,
on the river, applied and sent to my mailbox, showing and proving
okay.
that there is no back rent owed for anybody. It's been already
All right,
paid.
Ms. Hardy,
Since
thank
they've
you.
been
Thank you,
paid
Ms. Hardy.
thousands of dollars.
Ms. Hardy, thank you. Ms. Xander, go ahead.
Judge, we actually sent to Miss Hardy a copy of the ledger, and the proof of service is dated August 16th, 2024. It was served to her house at 309 South Telegraph Road, Unit 15, Pontiac, Michigan.
And it wasn't on the 16th because that's the day we had court.
That was the day we mailed it out.
Day.
My office mailed it out to you, Miss Hardy, that day, as instructed by the judge.
Okay.
And Judge, as to the letter from MSHDA, it is the letter from June, and it's very clear in paragraph effective June 1st of 2024. As effective date, MSHDA will stop rental payments. The participant must continue to pay their portion of rent to the landlord.
So if I don't have a portion, what am I paying?
Your portion is $239 as for
No,
those are
it's
2
not.
months.
You got the paperwork,
Right,
so you know that it says zero.
All right, so Ms. Hardy, this is what I'm gonna do. This is like your last shot. I'm gonna give this 30 days. Well, matter of fact, I give it a couple weeks because it shouldn't take you that long. We'll come back on the 19th. You need to provide any proof to Ms. Zanin, Attorney Zanin, that your portion was zero. Because this letter from MSHDA, who's paying for it, says you still got to pay your portion, right? So we understand that. We understand that. I don't need to not. I'm talking. We understand that. Now it's your job to bring evidence to Attorney Zanin saying it was zero. Somebody else said zero. If you can't provide it, I got to grant their motion.
It's already been provided. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's already been provided. That's what I'm telling y'all. Day one, it was provided. It was emailed to Jen. Emailed to the lady named Jen.
So let me stop you right there. Ms. Hardy, let me stop you right there. Did you send an email?
I did personally, the same day.
Okay, let me stop you right there, Ms. Hardy. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Send an email to Ms. Zanin. Period.
Okay, yeah. Can you provide me with your email and I will send it to you?
Yes, it's
So,
C-A.
I'm about to say, let me give you a date.
Just a second, let me get a
I'll put you in the breakout room. Right.
Just a second, let me get a radio pencil.
I'll see y'all on, September,
19th.
we'll come back to 16th. It don't even take that long. It's an email. So I'll see you
Great,
back in a
Judge.
week.
Okay, perfect, Judge.
Same
Same
You
time.
the
time.
right person.
Same time in the
What's
week.
your email, ma'am?
It's
Hold on one
CA.
second. Hold on one second. All right, go ahead. Break out room.
Oh, thank you, Judge.